Hey guys, Dawson here, and welcome to a brand new series. May I introduce to you DementiaCraft SMP. This server has actually been around and maintained by a great group of players for over 5 months. There's players from Texas, northeastern United States, Norway, UK, Finland, even a goofball playing in West Virginia. I wanted to meet new players, experiment with some new build styles, and experience this game with some friends. I don't know about you, but I think this game is a lot more fun with more people. So, today I'm gonna give a quick tour, check out some of these builds, and even contribute to the server by adding my own shop. I've talked way too much. Let's just get started here. So this server has a pretty dedicated group of players. They're pretty active, anywhere from 5 to 10 people on at a time, and it's a pretty big map spread out. So I had to go out of my way to get started, you know. They already had a nether roof set up there, so look at that guy over there. So what I decided to do was kind of go out of the way and find myself a neat little mountainside here, almost like a peak. And for this whole season, I really wanted to go with like a steampunk vibe. I just like the copper, especially with the new updates coming out here in the next year, with all the cool copper blocks and the trapdoors and all that kind of neat stuff, and the new copper doors. So that's the build style I wanted to go with. So I was kind of just setting up the whole idea. The portals over there, huge entrance up through my valley, the top of the mountain here, which leads to my first hole where I started setting up over here. I had some basic farms just getting together. Now when I got up here, I noticed an outrageous amount of llamas. They were everywhere. So the first thing I did was I decided to dedicate the top of this mountain to these adorable little llamas. So you'll see all these little llama statues, and I captured them, and then I put them over here, and then some of them escaped, and then I got them back, and then some of them escaped, but beware, they spit. Especially that chonk boy over there. You see him? Chonk boy. He's wearing red. He will spit at you. I know. So I went ahead and got myself a little hole set up here, just a safe spot on the mountainside, and it just slowly grew and grew and grew and grew. Now this game is a vanilla classic, but it also has some mods in it. So we get like the small heads and all that kind of stuff, which are, so fun. But inside of this mountain here, I started off just like a halfway spot here, and then I was like, well, I need an enchanting stand. So I built off. And I was like, oh, well, you know, I need some farms. So then I got some cactus going. And then I got some bees down here. That took forever. You know, just stuff so I could be self-sufficient. These guys have been playing here for a while, so I didn't want to have to ask them for anything. I've got a cow set up, or a sheep set up. And then down through here, I've got my pumpkin farm running, and then I found a mushroom island. So I brought some of those guys back here, and actually, I wish I had this on camera earlier, but I finally was able to get a thunderstorm, and with a trident with channeling, I got myself some brown mushrooms. Look at these boys! Oh my lord, I'm gonna use them later in this episode, just you wait! Back to work. So we've got our basic starter house here. It's nothing fancy, but it's just been expanding down through this mountainside. I needed some bamboo, you know, we'll talk about that in a minute. And then I came over the side of this mountain here, and I was like, oh, I love this valley. It's like a lake surrounded by a beautiful valley, some rock sculptures around the outside here. So I decided I was going to start building down around this way, and I've just really started getting started here. I've only been here for a few weeks, so I'm just learning the ropes and just trying to contribute to everybody. I've got a great swamp over here with tons of frogs. I'm gonna put a really cool tower right on top of here with these waterfalls falling around it. And then I was thinking about, putting my nether portal inside of this right here. So, well, maybe a little bit safer. My gosh, I have hit my face so many times in this episode already. And my final plan here is I'm going to finish building this airship where I'm going to turn it into an iron farm. Little captain's chamber here, big motor off the back. Oh, this thing's so neat. And then if you go up inside of here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my zombie, I'm going to get my villagers up here, and then create the funneling system down through here, and eventually straight down, and probably some type of mechanism down there to catch it somewhere safer. But that's all I've really done in my area. I've been running the Hobbit page, you know, and working on Bree a ton, and building an entire city is exhausting, so I needed a break. So I decided to come over here and start playing with these guys. Okay, well there's one more thing that I built. Remember I was telling you earlier about those llamas that kept escaping? I was messing around with copper and gears and all that kind of stuff, and I put together kind of like this lift system here, but the reason was because these llamas kept escaping, and now they're being punished. That's right, you're stuck out there now, you got nowhere to go. Hope you're happy with yourself. I'm sorry, I'll get you out of there later. And I'll get you some blankets. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to make a quick trip through the nether roof here, and let's go take a look at our spawn point. I would love to show you guys some of the work that these really dedicated and amazing players and artists have put together. So let's go take a quick look at spawn. Alright, we're coming up here through the spawn nether roof portal here. And here we are. We've got a huge series of islands here that are... The initial one was over on this side, and it was starting to really... Ooh, what are you doing, buddy? It was really starting to get filled out over here, so now we've all been expanding out towards the different directions here. Well, let's go take a look. I should probably take care of that guy. Oh, bad shot. Okay. We don't need him as spawn. So as we come down the path here, you can see stuff in the distance. Oh, these guys are so creative. This is one of the newer buildings here, and I'll try to give credit to everybody who's built them as long as I can see a sign with the name. This is the Bricks and Quartz outlet. Oh, so cool. Oh, oh, come on. Who made this? Oh, I'm gonna remember that for later. Now everything here is done by trade. We've got a bone shop inside of there, inside the mountainside there. There's community skeleton spawners and zombie spawners. Just ignore that guy. Just ignore him. Oh, look at this cool squid over here. Love this guy. This is the Hardcore Ink Shop, run by Jinxie. They always have their prices, glow squid ink. This is a cool build. Very smart. And they just have shops set up for everything. So as I've been here on the server... Oh, look at this one. Oh, this is too cute. Ooh, dye shop? And as we come up the pathway here, up past the squid, there's the community house where people can get started. There's always some free items and freebies for people to get started. There's always some armor out for people. And then here is the spawn area where everybody gets started. Whenever you log into this world, this is where it starts. They've got a grow and glow shop. There's the honey shop, the honeycomb. Oh, the Sleepy Bee Cafe is excellent. Ran by Shrugs. And inside of here, here's the librarian. Waiter, Jeffrey. Excuse me, Jeffrey. And of course, there's a community post office. Inside here, everyone has their own space, so if we're trading, helping each other out, collecting mats for each other, everyone's got their own space, and it's really awesome. Everyone should... I wonder if I have any mail. Nope. Not yet. But to be fair. I did check it yesterday, and somebody left me the coolest little turkey mini head, which I'll show you guys later. Some of these shops are so creative. They're so smart. There's the glass hole. The proprietor, or the welcome to the shaft. Thank you, apple pie. That's hilarious. These are so well done. As I'm looking around here, I've been trying to figure out what this server's missing, and there's not a lot. They've been so busy just for a few months, everybody working together, putting together these amazing builds and all these farms and stuff, and I want to be a part of it. I want to contribute. So, I think I have an idea. While I was out, searching the edges of the map, because there are edges of this map which we reset every few months, whenever there's updates and stuff like that, so that the new updates can take into effect and further out zones. But as I was out there exploring, I found a mushroom island, and I noticed no mushroom blocks or stems or like the mycelium or any of that kind of stuff around here. So here's what I decided. I decided that this island, this server, needed a big old mushroom. In fact, the Toadstool Tavern is what I was thinking. So what I'm going to do is I've been out gathering the supplies and the blocks, and then I'm going to build this brand new shop right here on this episode, and I cannot wait for all of my server mates to see it. So we may actually see some people log in, log on, swing by and stuff like that. I have chat turned off so I can stay super focused during this episode, but I cannot wait to introduce everybody to you. So as I said, the original island over there has been set up for a minute, and everybody has been working so hard to get paths set up, areas put together. Everyone's just terraforming and beautifying, and oh, look at all these little beautiful little mushrooms. And I didn't do any of this. I don't know who did this, but this is gorgeous. Look at this path. So tough. This looks so good. So as we're coming down this way, remember I showed you guys that this is off the newer side, and there's been a few buildings added out this way, but not a whole lot of stuff's been added yet. So I wanted to add my own personal flair to this little section over here. So I'm gonna take this path that somebody's been working on very hard. Shout out in the comments, whoever you are, let me know. I want to give everybody credit where credit is due. I'm gonna come down this way with the path. I'm gonna make it probably a little bit safer. Looks like somebody already had the idea to start it down through here. And my plan is to put in the Toadstool Tavern. And it's gonna be going right down here. I got the area marked out here. I already pre-built this on a flat world, and I saved it to a Lightmatica. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a time lapse here, and you guys can enjoy the view. My first real DementiaCraft SMP build, and then I'll show you guys how I'm gonna stock this place, and maybe we can get a few people in there today. So let's just go ahead and get started. Roll it! And we're back. Guys, that was a fun build. I hope you like it so much, and I cannot wait to show you the entire thing. But for now, there's a few more things I need to get done. The top of this thing kind of feels like a mob spawning platform, so I'm gonna light it up with some of these pearlescent frog lights and a little bit of foliage. And also, we need to connect this thing. There is a path that ends right here at the top of the ridge, and you can see where the stone comes down this way. So I am going to build a really nice path slash, I guess you could call it like a walkway, but it's gonna look really good. I'm gonna use some deep slate, I'm gonna use some spruce. I've got all kinds of fun stuff to use in this build. So let me finish up the rest of this section here. You guys can watch in, and when I'm done, we'll go ahead and give the full tour. Okay guys, and we're back. I'm gonna give you guys a quick walkthrough here. Let's see what all I've gotten into. Alright, well, first of all, whoever did this path before, oh my gosh. I need to rent your skills, because I thought I was okay path maker. This is a pathologist. So I decided to make a big staircase. I'm gonna spruce it up, get it across the top here, and make like a really cool archway connected across the top there. I think with some copper, since I'm really building with a steampunk theme for the moment. I did a few custom mushrooms along the way here and cleaned up a really cool looking path. And I didn't notice before, but there was a second path going along the ridge line here, which I don't know what's down there, but I'm definitely going to find out later. I'm not going to spend too much time near this edge because the last time I was here, I got slammed by a trident. So I'm going to stay over here. So the path follows along and down through here, past the front of the Toadstool Tavern, of course. And I saw this vision of the path running along through here to almost a dock for like some type of like cool fishing village or like a fishing dock boat right here. But that's a project for another day. So here in the bottom, I'm selling my mushrooms. I've got a small amount here just for show, but I have a full colony back at my base. 1 diamond if you want to take it away for yourself, and 3 diamonds if you want me to deliver it. Easier said than done. These things are a pain in the butt to drag along. So I wanted a organic kind of entrance into this mushroom. So I made a path that kind of winds around up through the middle, all well lit up, and then you kind of get this idea as you walk up in. It's all glowing. Let me show you around here real fast. I'm pretty proud of this one. So as you come up through the entrance here, I don't know what I'm going to do on this side yet, but I have all of my supply up here for now, with all of them individually shown off. I need to do a bunch more work on these mushroom stems because I used a bunch in building this. But over here, There's always some free mushrooms to a good home and some free mushrooms to a bad home. I don't really care what kind of home you are, as long as you're taking care of my mushrooms, you know? That's all I'm looking for. Now, back here, I brought those mushrooms, those brown ones, all the way from my base, and they are the new bartenders of the Milk Bar. And of course, I had to name them. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Let me. Okay, so I'm Tom Cruise, and this is, over here, this is Shiitake, and this is Portobello. They're perfect. Anybody that comes up here and does any shopping has access to some free suspicious stew. It could be good, it could be bad. I'm pretty sure I used all of these safe flowers, so, well, we'll take a peek. Let's see what happens here real fast. Oh, cool. Oh, ultra jump powers. Oh, nice. Oh, it was so short, though. Anyways, I'm really proud of this. I love these two. Look at them. Shiitake. Okay, and everybody make sure to take your free sussy stew. I have had so much fun exploring this new server, getting to know all these new people. I can't wait to show off some more of my builds, and I can't wait to show off some of the builds that these people have put together as well. If you like this content, if you want some more of this, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe. If you've got any ideas how I can make this build a little bit better, please let me know down in the comments. As we go through here, I'm going to be showing off all the other people's bases and stuff, but I only want to do that with their permission. So, until that next time, thanks for joining me here on DementiaCraft SMP, and I'll see you guys next time.